We tried to reach out to the man who died in this pursuit. They were unavailable for comment. Micah, back.
Man, I can't get enough of that. That's funny.
That's great. Never gets
Welcome.
old.
No, it doesn't. Welcome, everyone, to King's Court. I'm Richie King, your host. My partner in crime, my fellow compadre, the commander's in the house. Commander.
Yep. Howdy, howdy, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you.
We sure do. We sure do appreciate it. We've got a goofy show lined up today, a little different than norm. But first, we want to talk about, we have a hat, a Comedy Vets hat, donated by comedian James Riley, usually our MC, our hype man. And he's had these fashioned. He's had these made. These are his line. This one right here, he took the Army hat, and it had Comedy Vets wrote on. Now, there's different styles of these, and there's different colors in the words. This one right here, I'm going to give this hat away next week online. Okay, here's the rules. It's a Velcro back, as you can see. All right, here are the rules. To be qualified to win, you need to go to the Comedy Vets website, hit like and share on Facebook and YouTube, BV Nation for that matter. Okay. Then during the week, I will ask trivia questions. You get those right, a winner will be selected live next week on the show. All you require to do then is send me your address, and I will mail you the hat out of my pocket. No questions asked to you. Again, it's a Comedy Vets hat donated by comedian James Riley. It's his line. It's his line of hat that he's come up with. Okay. And he wears one or two on stage. So if you want to win it, you don't have to, but if you want to win it, hit the like, hit the share of all our sites, Comedy Vets on YouTube, Comedy Vets on Facebook, and BB Nation for that matter. Them great guys out there who carry us live. We appreciate them. Hit like and share on them. During the week on the Comedy Vets Facebook page, I will ask them trivia questions. Answer them right, you'll enter to win. We're going to give the hat away. Commander and I will give the hat away. In fact, Commander will draw the name next week himself. He'll pick the winner. He's got no bias in it. He'll pick the winner. We'll mail it to you. That's what we're going to do on that deal.
Put my hand in there. There you go. Okay.
Put his hand through TV. You know, some Harry Potter shit. All right. And here you go, first out of the gate with Dean Cerny. Welcome, Dean, brother. Thank you, Carl.
Welcome, Dean.
Thank you. Our band Reality Becomes. Man, thank you, brothers. We're going to talk about these guys in just a second here. Let me get these shout outs here in here. And BJ. BJ's in the house.
Gotta behave now.
BJ's in the house. All right, guys, as you know, I've been waiting to do a show at the Outlaw Cigar and Brewery in North Kansas City with our good buddies over the band Reality Becomes. Man, what a show. What a show. We kicked it off at 6:30. I went on stage and got some good feedback. I lit them up. Okay. Of course, then they had a lady play acoustic, and then they started playing, and there's two bands behind them. And it was what a show. What an absolute show. What a great venue. And during our news and meme section, I'll show you the pictures, some of the pictures of the venue. And of course, me posing with my brothers out there, Reality Become. What a great band. We're trying to do some more things in progress with them. I hope next year they invite me back next year. I'll be glad to do the show next year to help them out as well. It was their 10th annual birthday bash. Matt sold 25 years of sobriety. Man, he looks good. They all look good and look good and healthy. So we'll get to that in just a second. But thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, gentlemen, for tuning in. Man, because we appreciate it so much. BJ says, congrats. A great stand-up show in Kansas this week. You're helping so many vets. Yes, we are, and they are, and we just appreciate it. Okay, let's get on with some more things here. We got a lot to accomplish today. First, you all know how we do this.
Yes,
we have to go do our missing persons. Now, I'm going to need some help with the name of this, with the name of these two children here, because I'm redneck and we don't speak very good English sometimes. All right, let me go back up here. Okay. And forgive me if I don't get his names right. Yusuf Schichter. Yusuf Schichter. I'm assuming that's pretty close.
Yeah.
Here's a picture. Here's a picture of him and him with his sissy. Now, this is a 2-for-1 deal, guys, because both of the kids are missing.
Oh, wow. Package deal.
Package deal. It sucks. This is the worst package deal ever when this happens. Okay. Date of birth. This is the one they gave us on file. June 19th, 2010. Born in the United States. Hair dark. He's a male. The reward for a justice program, United States Department of State is offering a reward of $5 million. I'll say it just like it says right on the screen. You see it. Reward of $5 million for information leading to the location, recovery, and return of Yusuf and his sister, Zara.
They're important to somebody somewhere.
So there's millions. This ain't no joke here, guys. Here we go. On March 14th, 2015, Rushetta Schichter left Miami, Florida, and took her 2 young children, Yusuf and Zahara, to Syria. After Rashad was later killed, the children may have been taken in by ISIS affiliate, or they may still be living in Syria. If you have any information concerning this person, please contact your local FBI office, your nearest American consulate, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., or submit an anonymous tip online. Okay, let me go to her real quick. Okay, did she? Let me go back and make sure she pops up. Yeah, she popped up. Okay, here's and I'm gonna show you some pictures of her. They're kind of blurry. That's the way they are. It's not my computer. What a cute little bunch of kids right there.
Yes, man. I mean that's sad.
And the same information, they're offering $5 million for her and her brother, the whereabouts. All right, guys, if you can do your part, if you know anything, I know we still got servicemen listening overseas. Thank you all for tuning in as usual.
Yes.
I know it'll be nighttime before you see this. When you come back and watch this later, please, whatever you can do, to help, it would be greatly appreciated to the family. $5 million in it if you can find these kids. $5 million if you can find them children. That just disgusts me. It is to no end. The kids are always involved in the crap that goes on. You know what I'm saying? The crap that goes on. Okay. Mark that up out of the way.
You guys want to do your stuff and be evil out there, do what you want to do, but leave the kids alone, for crying out loud.
Yeah, it's getting real sickening. Yeah, it's getting real sickening. It really is. I mess with my kids, somebody going to the hospital, somebody going to jail.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's
going to the morgue and I'm going to jail.
yeah. Either way.
Either way.
Guys, here it was. Here was the show we did on Saturday. What a beautiful place. I'm going to go down here and show you the pictures right now. All right, here's when you walk in. Now, driving down North Kansas City, if you've ever been there, holy crap. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Okay, you got 6 or 8 railroad tracks blocking the thing. If a train come across what we did, we had to go down about a mile to Bannister Road and cut up that way to get back on 29 I-35. Simple, though. Wasn't hard to do, but great. Now, when you walk in here, if you go to the right, they got the bar. They got a humidifier, or it's not called a humidifier, that thing that holds cigars. Okay. If you go to the left, you go through this big room. When you enter this big room, here's the side of the wall. That's me and Reality Becomes right there. I'm sampling one of their beers. These are homemade beer. It was tasty. This is a great venue. I recommend this venue to anyone, anywhere There we're kind of, before we were kind of smiling. The wife's big on that smiling. Yeah, we did. Uh-huh. That's Aaron Gums, the one with the royal shirt on, Bradley, and then Matt's right there. The bald guy's Matt, or not, no, the guy with the less hair. The bald guy's Bradley. The one with less hair is Matt over on the side there on my left. Here's there's some of the, as they're starting to fill up, we're taking pictures of it and everything. It was quite a few people there. Here it is before I went on stage. They're up there warming up. No, that's the lady. That's the lady on stage. Excuse me. Lady on stage after me. Okay. Now, if you look here, this is before stage when reality becomes warming up. If you look straight back here, you see the little breweries. Because they make this stuff. They store them in these barrels. Over here to the right-hand side of these comfortable chairs. By the way, these chairs were absolutely comfortable. They had a cornhole tournament up in that thing. Okay. So what a great venue. What a great show. I would absolutely perform there again. I'm hoping maybe to contact someone there and have comedy vets go in and have a comedy night up in that thing.
Yeah, there you go.
That'd be wonderful. It'd be great. Okay. Oh, and also, guys, last week we made fun of Hulk Hogan. We went ahead and died. He watched the show and got pissed off and died on us.
Yeah.
Shout
got
out
the
to
last laugh in, Hulkster.
Yeah, he did. Shout out to Hollywood Hulk Hogan there. We're going to talk about here in a little bit. So get your Mount Rushmores of wrestlers together, your top 5 or top 4. You'd be surprised why I rank Hulk on mine. Okay. So if you're wrestling and know anything about it, get your rankings together. Okay. Let's check out these comments real quick. BJ said, that is heartbreaking. I hope someone sees those children calls. And me too. Yeah. Humidor. Thank you, Dean. Humidor. I had a beautiful walk-in humidor. Okay. This thing was monstrous. And the thing that holds the cigars is called, okay, I don't know how I know that, but Queen Mother of all useless information. No, you're all right. Okay, here we go. Let's go back here and check out some more. Now, let's get to some of our memes. What do you miss? I miss the way I viewed the world before I knew much about it. Yes, when you're a kid, man, the world looks a lot different to you.
Looks a whole lot different. All
right, Commander, you're educated. Let me ask you something. Give me a yes or no.
Yes. And where's it at?
That's right. The next question is location.
No cell phones allowed.
No cell phones allowed in location. That's the only thing you need to worry about.
That's it. I'm already on the way.
Oh, yeah, you're already there. Don't even know it. I'm going to show you a couple beautiful.
I'm already there.
That's right. I'm going to show you a couple beautiful muscle cars. You tell me yes or no.
Oh, I got to be careful. I'll drool all over my keyboard. I got to go with the Dodge on the top.
Let me tell you something. Back in the day, Dodge had their shit together with muscle cars now.
They were muscle upon muscle.
My favorite muscle car is a 69 Pontiac GTO because I had one. But these, Dodge, every time you turn around, they had a sweet-ass car.
Oh, Dodge was just rocking it.
Yeah, they were. Better get off that screen. I'll have to cancel the show.
Yeah.
All right. This is kind of a weird meme. I'm not sure I quite understand this. We both changed the last 9 months, love. Okay, what's that? Help! You got a help sign out there. Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
This is off a popular dating profile right here. Here we go. Dating over 45. Hey, babe, I have health insurance. Must have a job. Yeah. On this day 2 years ago, Pee Wee Herman died. I forgot all about him dying.
Yeah.
Paul Rubens. I forgot all about him.
Yep.
Here we go. Breaking news.
Breaking.
There's an absolutely two delicious cookies getting ready to be made. And my fat ass is going to have one. Bang. Look at that. The combination of Reese's and Oreos. For the love of God, I'm in.
Yeah.
Here's some of the stats. It's filled with Reese's peanut butter and Oreo crumbs.
Oh, my God.
Coming in September. Well, September can't get here fast enough.
I got to order a fresh supply of insulin to put in the refrigerator to get ready for that.
Yes. I will take an ass chewing from the VA about my score because I am participating in the eating of these.
I
ain't gonna be one.
Sorry. No. Now is that going to be about 8?
11. I can hold 11 Oreo cookies in my hand. Put my middle finger and my thumb. 11 Oreo cookies. I'm gonna test that theory.
There you go.
All right. And here we go. I'm not sure I'd buy this product.
I don't think so. There's something about that that just says stay away.
There must be a market for it because I made them.
Yeah.
But no seed oil, no propellant. Duck Dynasty maybe will buy them by the cases, I guess, but I
don't think
know.
I want to spray duck fat in my skillet.
And listen, it might be delicious and healthy, but
you don't know. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll be okay.
I'll take somebody else's word for it.
Yep, yeah. You guys test it and let us know, and we'll go with
that.
Let
us know.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, here's some funny memes. Now, if you feel offended by any of these, that's your problem, not ours.
Do you have anything illegal in the car? Here you go with me.
He didn't say nothing. Oh man. Oh, here we go.
Sir, what's faster, lightning or light?
Diarrhea, because I got home like lightning, turned on the light, and I had already shit myself.
You know what? That's sad but true.
True.
And the older you get, the more you can relate.
There's more truth in that than we want to admit.
That might be a comedy skit, but that's the truth.
Earl, have you noticed the neighbor always kisses his wife all over before he leaves?
Yep, I've seen it.
So why don't you do the same?
Because I don't even know that woman.
These skits here with these old folks, they wearing me out. Them and the ones with the hairy Bigfoot, they just wearing me out. They're funny now. And the little kid ones. You seen these little kid ones? Where they trick the adults. They were classic, man. Those are awesome too.
It's our anniversary. I better have something in this driveway that goes 0 to 60 real fast by tonight.
I know just the thing to get you.
It won't go 0 to 60.
But it'll go 0 to 360 real fast.
Can you say your ass is in trouble? Oh man, let's move on.
Are you having regular bowel movements? Yep. I take a shit every morning around 5 a.m. Well, that's good. Well, not really. I don't wake up till 7.
Oh my God. Oh. Okay, here we go. Hey, I know this next thing's a true story. I seen a guy do this. Talk all this shit in the police station. I ain't saying nothing. They run some Taco Bell. He snitched on everybody.
Honey, I ain't no snitch.
All right, bring it in.
All right, it was Tyrone, DeMarcus, and Jamal.
Oh man, that's funny. And now we got some. This the next one coming up is Bernie Mac. There is some adult language in it, but hey, get over yourself.
Hey, that's the way it is.
I ain't having no funeral. I like white folks. You died last night, they bury you the next day. Fuck it. They ain't you ain't no use to them. You can't do nothing. Fuck, I'm keeping you around for 3 or 4 goddamn days. You costing me money. Motherfucker died dead. Fuck, get rid of him. That's Bobby. That was Bobby. Fuck him. White folks don't bullshit. He's dead. Fuck him. Let's move on. We gotta have 4 days with this dead motherfucker. 4 days. We gotta have the motherfucker visitation, the wake, the funeral, and the burial. Black folks, we something else. Don't tell me, I've been black a long time. That wake fucked me up, where you just sit there in front of a coffin and look at it. And every now and then, that motherfucker look like he breathing. That motherfucker breathing. And white funerals,
Bernie's too much, man. Bernie's just something else.
That was another big loss too in the comedy
Yeah.
world.
Yes. Rest in peace, brother.
Yes.
The sad thing is, we lost our friend Typhoon Panda. The exact
Yeah.
same disease. Exact same disease.
Same thing.
All right, let's go back here and check out somebody. I'm about afraid to. Let's go back and check out some of these comments. Humidor. Right here, Hulk Hogan. Okay. George Animal Steel. All right. Yeah. Roddy Piper. Andre the Giant. Honorable mention Superfly, Jimmy Snuka. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. They buried Ozzy today. Yeah, they did, man. What a service. I don't know if y'all caught some of that. What a service. And they were blaring his music out over big speakers as they're driving by. That was just incredible. Poor Sharon. Oh, she had to be, she's devastated. Oh my God, the duck fart cooking oil looks disgusting. Duck fat. That's a duck fart. Duck fat. Yeah.
That's probably what it smells like.
Probably what tastes like duck farts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Squeeze from the anal glands of a duck. Duck fat sounds like a boat sealant.
Or mosquito repellent.
Next thing you know, they have commercials about it. You know, a guy standing in a canoe patched with duck fat. Could be. Yeah, why not? Why not? Those Bigfoot clips are great. Been watching them for weeks now. They are.
Oh yeah, yeah, they are hilarious.
And again, thank you guys for having me up there. I look forward to doing it again sometime with y'all. Great band, great venue up there. Wife's in the house. All right. All right. We got all that crap all the way out. Are we still live? The Bigfoot clips are killing me.
Yeah.
Okay, we're still live. Yeah, them old man clips are funkin'. They're just too much. All right. Big shout out to our sponsors, PNC Concrete. PNC Concrete. You need concrete work done, flat work, curb work, driveways. It doesn't matter. You call PNC Construction, look them up on Facebook, check out their work, give them a call. Again, PNC Construction. Also, big shout out to Heroes for Heroes. Heroes for Heroes. I believe I have their little logo up right here. There you go. Heroes for Heroes. Check them out. They're good. A good organization. Help out veterans all the time. And I want to give honorary mention. They didn't ask for it, but we'll give them anyway. We'll give a shout out to Reality Becomes. All the things they've did for the veterans over the years. Many Warrior Fests they performed at. The beautiful intro I got for the show, man. They didn't have to do that, but they did. Beautiful intro. So big shout out to Reality Becomes also for the things that they did for us. I appreciate that. Again, guys, we're going to go over this hat deal before we get to our main topic.
That's right.
Hat giveaway. This comedy events. This was donated by comedian James Riley. He's one of our comedians here. He's our MC and hat man. Hype man. This hat is an army. Looks like an old army hat. Okay. Looks like it's worn. I guess that's a fashion, having it worn like that. But it says comedy vets, and there's many styles of these. He's going to be posting them online. This is the very first one. This is donated to us to give away. So we're giving it away. Here's the rules. Take your butts over to Comedy Vets Facebook and Comedy Vets YouTube. You need to like, subscribe. During the week, probably later on today or tomorrow, I'm going to post some trivia questions on our Facebook comedy site. Okay. You answer the trivia questions. Next week, all week long, you got all week long to like and share and BB Nation too. Next week, live on this show, the commander will pick a winner, a winning name. You send us your address. I'll personally send a hat to you out of my pocket. No charge to you. That's how you win that hat. And stay tuned. There's a lot more Comedy Vets merch that y'all can check out and like. Support the veterans, man. So we can have money to put these shows on, everything like that. Support our page, things like that. What's hanging off the flag behind me? Okay. Let me see if I can get it here. I got a crossbow over there. I got a rucksack right there. And up here, you barely see it. I'm going to hang it lower, but I don't want to put a hole in the flag. Is when I won my certificate there. See it? My flag I got a box for it and some coins that I won over the years. Recognition for the veterans things I do. There's a rucksack and there's my crossbow, but I've got a different style crossbow, so I'm going to be setting it all up and getting it going. But that's the hunter part of me, doing the hunting and things like that. So that's what that's from. Recognition, that's a little bit too high now. There you go. There you go. Now you can see it a little bit better. Oh, you can't hardly see. Still too up. Oh, it's hard for me to get it back where it was. There you go. There you go. So that's where it's at. So yeah, that's what's hanging off back there. But again, guys, thanks for hanging out. And you guys need me, I'll be there next year. Okay. See, covered everything. Outlaw Cigar Brewery. Great. Awesome place. Thanks for having us. Okay, today we're going to go over Miss and Legend. Guys, hit the like up here. Give us a heart. Give us a share if you like all the things we do on here. Let's keep us going. Well, Commander and I check out the data, and whatever's working is what we keep doing. If it don't work, we won't do that no more. We'll try to use whatever it is you like. So by hitting your like, comment up there, give us some love, or smiley face, whatever, we know that we're doing something correct, and we can give you a proper show that way. Okay. Now, Commander, there's been a lot of mysteries in life.
Yes,
Of myths. Okay. What kind of myths are true? Not true. We're going to go over some myths today. And some of them you and I are going to disagree with. I don't care what they say. We're going to disagree with them. So let me go down here to this little fancy little thing we got here called the share page. Okay. And we're going to start first with the biggest myths. And I got these off Google.
Oh, what's Google know?
Yeah, Google don't know. Google don't know, but these are so-called experts saying this. Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
All right. Okay. Number one, they're talking about humans only use 10% of their brains. The problem I have with that is people don't use that much. They said this is not true. Brain scans and studies show that we virtually all of our brain, and we use it all the time. All of our brain all the time. I was always taught we only use 25% of our brain.
Yeah.
Okay. And so I don't know what's going on here. I got people trying to get a hold of me. You guys know I'm live. Tune in live. You want to talk to me. All right. A penny dropped from the Eiffel Tower supposedly kills people. This is also a myth. While a penny falling from the height would be moving that fast, it wouldn't be enough to cause a fatal injury. I don't know about that. Sure piss a guy off.
I know that's right. It would hit you hard enough you wouldn't like it.
And I guarantee you that. Goldfish have 3-second memories. Now, I never even gave this any thought. No, I didn't really care. But apparently, yeah, no kidding. Here we go. This is false. Well, I would. How the hell would they know anyway? How
would they know?
Right. Anyway, this is false. Goldfish have a memory that lasts for several months, and can be trained to associate colors with food.
Now, how do they know the memory of a goldfish?
I don't know. AI, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
whatever. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Cold weather causes colds. Now, this one I already knew not to be true. Okay.
Yeah.
It says colds are caused by viruses, not by being cold. I will dispute that. Just part of that in a second. Though cold weather might make you more susceptible to catching a virus, according to the science, but being cold can make you sick. I got pneumonia in the Marine Corps real bad. It almost killed me. I was doing boat drills when it was cold, and I shivered. And I didn't warm up fast enough, which gave me pneumonia. They can say it's not a cold if you want to split hairs, whatever. But being cold can wreak havoc. Of course, now I've seen people have head colds in July. So I've seen snot and mucus coming down. So
I think one of the worst colds I ever got was a summer cold.
Absolutely.
For real.
Yeah. No.
I mean, it kicked me backwards.
Yeah. No kidding. Vicks Vicks works for miracles, no matter what time of year it is. It says you need to drink 8 glasses of water a day. Okay, I heard about that. While staying hydrated is important, the exact amount of water needed varies from person to person. Okay, and depends on factors like activity level, climate. Okay, all right. I agree with that.
I can kind of agree with some of that, but there ain't no way. If I drank 8 glasses of water a day, I couldn't get any work done. I'd be in the bathroom.
You set up residence in there, set your phone up and your laptop in the bathroom.
I'd be there all day.
Yeah, your bladder be wore out. Yeah. Shaving, and off air when I was reading this thing, I said shaking. So shaving makes your hair grow thicker. Now this is weird. This because I always thought yes on your face.
Yeah, yeah.
Shaving only cuts the hair shaft, making it appear thicker as it grows back. It doesn't actually affect the hair follicles or rate of your hair growth.
I was always told that it stimulated the hair follicle that
Yes.
caused the hair to grow faster and thicker.
Yeah,
That's why
especially
when young men start shaving,
that's right. Their very first shave. Yeah.
then after that, your beard starts to get thicker and heavier and
Yeah.
more coarse.
Now where this falls for me is a certain race of people like myself don't grow facial hair very fast. I'm part
Right.
Native American. They don't grow, and Asians don't grow very fast. Okay.
No.
So I can see the principle. I mean, it took me 11 years to grow that beard y'all remember used to have. 11 years to grow that
Yeah.
down. My brother, Redneck, hey, he grown one in 10 minutes. Okay. He looked like ZZ Top. So, but I was always taught the very first time a young boy shaves, so maybe we're wrong on that. Maybe we've been taught all year long. You can't catch a cold from being cold. Why is that on here twice?
Well, I don't know.
Well, that's silly. So I'm not going to read it because it's on there twice. Okay, you should wait 24 hours before reporting someone missing. Only if you killed them.
Yeah.
I mean, 24 hours. Oh man, actually, there's no waiting period for reporting a missing person. You can file a report immediately. Yeah, I don't know where that's somebody not wanting to do their job. That's what that is. Okay, here's one that you and I we're going to disagree on with this computer. Sugar makes your kids hyper. While sugar provides energy, there's no scientific evidence that it causes hyperactivity in children. You want to bet? Bring your ass over.
I'll tell you what.
I got 12 grandkids. We'll give them all pop and sugar, and then we're going to leave and let you take care of them, and then rewrite this freaking answer.
Yeah, we're going to juice them up and send them to you.
Yeah. Dumbasses. Okay. Here's one that I really never even thought about. Vikings wore horn helmets. The football team does. But,
yeah.
This is a misconception that comes from the 19th century. Opera costumes, according to information, is beautiful.
Well, I never give it much thought, actually, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I never really cared. I know my people wore animal heads.
Not one of those things that I worry about when I go to bed at nighttime.
No,
I think about,
I mean, me being native, I don't worry about how many heads my ancestors wore. Wolf heads, coyote heads, don't really care. If you got one, great. If you don't, whatever. Porky roaches, whatever, The Great Wall of China is the only man-made object visible from space. While it's impressive, it's not visible to it is not visible to the naked eye from space. And they've proven that that's not exactly true. That's not the only thing. Okay. They say you can see the pyramids. Don't know. I'm just telling you what to say.
Well, I got news for you. With the satellites we got and the imagery that we get with the lenses of the telescopes on them, crud, they can watch you take a bath in your bathtub from outer space.
Right.
I mean, you can see everything from outer space, but with the naked eye, I'm sorry, I don't think so.
Man, I can't see 2 rooms away.
No,
let alone,
I can't find my cell phone when it's 3 feet from me. Okay, I gotta have somebody call my cell phone.
yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just saying.
Oh man, I didn't do that. Yes, I did. Son of
a
bow-legged mother.
Turtle on a half shell.
Yeah, turtles on a half shell.
What'd you do?
Oh, I hit the wrong damn.
Oh well, that happens.
I hit the wrong freaking thing of a jig and erased my next deal. Let me get out of this one here. Go back. I'll find it. While we're talking about the goings-ons here.
Okay.
So, any of those that you think are crap?
Yeah. Well, what about the myth about your blood is blue until oxygen hits it?
Yeah, we're going to talk about that one.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, let's do that.
We're going to talk about a couple other things. What are you talking
Sugar in your
about?
gas tank. You know.
Yeah, sugars in the gas tank. Yeah.
Sugar in your kids. We know what that does to them.
Yeah, I guarantee you, whoever says that the sugar don't, I don't know where the hell they come up with that at, and when they change that, because I got news for you.
Yeah, whoever it is, don't have kids.
No. If they want some kids, you can feel free to come over here and,
Yeah, we're going to show you what happens.
You can come to my house. We'll start there. I got 12 of them. Let's get after them. Okay. Let me see here. All right, here we go. Let me go back here now, and we'll share this out. All right. Now, don't erase it this time, moron. If you don't know what you're doing, hire somebody. Okay. Go back here. Now, add this to the screen. Here we go. Here's some more completely untrue myths. Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the world. Well, I always heard it was, but then again, I read here not long ago that it wasn't. Here's some evidence. It says on the whooping big mountain, but is it the tallest in the world? In fact, no. A mountain is the highest in regard to how far it soars above sea level, but technically the tallest from the base to the summit, and Mauna Kea kills at the beginning of the tallest. Here's the deepest above level. Mauna Kea in Hawaii is only 13,799 feet. But when you count the crazy enormous portions of its underwater, 33,465 feet underwater, well, there you go. It makes it taller than Mount Everest. We'll get technical, I guess. Here's one that we always taught. Body heat displaces mainly through the head. I fought my wife many times on this because she told me that same crap too. And no. I said, you lose most of your body heat through your head because there are so many blood vessels in your scalp, or because there's not a lot of fat between your scalp and your skull. I got news for you. There's a lot of people that got a lot of fat in their brain and don't think. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, there's a purpose for the duck fat. Yeah. Keep your body heat in.
There you go.
Spray your head down.
But the sad truth is, you lose just as much heat per square inch through your head as you would through the rest of your body.
Wow.
A fact that would become abundantly clear if you ever tried to scrape the frost off your windshield while naked. First of all, who the hell would want to do that?
Who's going to do that?
That's ignorant. And nobody wants to see me scraping no window naked. Okay. No. Hell no.
I got this vision in my mind now. No. We're not going to scrape the ice naked. No.
Why? That'd be no. I mean, put some drawers on or something.
Yeah.
We covered that. We covered number 8. Great Wall is the only one. Nope, that's not true. Okay. Oh, this is a weird one. I never gave this much thought. But you and I both being in the carpenter world, this is kind of weird. It says glass is slow moving liquid. Glass is a slow moving liquid. Mm-hmm. Okay, it says you might went to field trips as a kid, looking forward to the whole out of school day, blah blah blah, until you figure out that windows are not. The answer is no. Rather than we magically surrounding slow drip of the centuries, the reason old glass windows aren't perfectly even and clear is because of how they were made. Until the 1800s, most windows and glass were made using a process called the crown method. The crown glass was blown, flattened, heated, and spun, yielding a sheet that was relatively cheap to produce. It was also ripped and thicker than in some places than in others. Okay, so in other words, your windows look like when they were installed, and they look the way they look now. No downhill liquid flows, no flow is involved. Okay, so anybody thought windows were liquid, there you go. Here's another one that we've heard when we was kids, and some people still say it to this day. If you touch a bird, a mother bird will abandon its youth. Apparently, this is not true. And I've seen this to be the case sometimes. Sometimes it's true, though. Sometimes they'll throw them out. So this one debate right here, it's kind of hard for me to say yes or no because I've seen them reject them, and I've seen them take them back. So birds usually don't leave their nest until they're ready to fly. But just like how we drove during first driving lessons, they typically sink and flying at first. So needless to say, they suffer new false starts and end up on the ground. Yeah, that has nothing to do with the question. But so you can figure out that one if you want to. Number 5, different parts of your tongue detect different tastes. You and I were talking about this off screen. This is completely weird. This is completely weird.
They taught us in science when I was in junior high.
Here we go. Break it down for me. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that different. Your tongue is out like a map, and different parts of your tongue is what depicts the taste of your food at different things and makes it all and then it works in conjunction when you smell. So smelling works with the tongue, and the tongue has different areas of that pick up different flavors in your food or whatever for your taste. And yeah, they taught that. And what sections did what, sour and sweet and everything else, you know.
Okay, so, here we go. Here we go. It says a lot of people think different parts of your tongue are fine-tuned to detect different tastes, like you were talking about. The tip of the tongue is where you get your cupcake on. Well, in that case, I got a hell in front of my tongue. Must be massive. And the sides are where your salty taste really hits home. Bitter in the back, and in between is the sour zone. Oh, I eat a lot of hot peppers, so I wonder what part of my tongue is the hot part.
Yeah.
This fact was prevalently.
Where's that at?
Yeah, no kidding. This fact was a prevailing notion for a very long time. It has persisted in spite of millions of kids in health class insisting that a wooden spoon tastes like a wooden spoon, no matter how they lick it. Most recently, however, we have found out that the whole zone theory was pretty much baloney. According to this, they say you're full of crap. That would be the ultimate, talking more about that in a second. It turns out people can sense different tastes all over their tongues. There is a few outliers. Well, there's always some type of outlier. But for most people, this is facts. Then there's the 5th basic taste that doesn't get a lot of PR, and that's umami. What the hell ever that means. It's the pimpest chef in the 19th century conducted a fifth wheel and palate party. Foodies sworn over it's been described as savory and meaty, but scientists stuck to the sweet, salty, bitter, sour taste tradition. Even though umami was familiar taste in Japan, the 5th taste idea didn't get much traction here either. This is until a whiz-bang Japanese chemist decided to get to the bottom of what umami was all about. He figured out the taste came from glutamic acid. I can't even say it. I can't speak today. And he called it Japanese vision of yummy. So no one at the time believed this. I still don't believe him. I don't know what the hell he's even talking about. And where's the hot part come in at? I don't know. So some of us got different taste buds. That was a waste of our time. That's what that was. Who cares? If you're thinking that far ahead, there's something wrong when you get a job. People think the world was flat before Columbus. There's still people today think the damn world's flat.
There's people think it's flat.
There's some people think we didn't even go to the moon. Okay. Yeah. So you're never going to convince anybody on this that the world is not flat. You know, it can't be flat. There's too many mountains. The world's not even perfectly round, to be honest with you. Okay. It looks that way because of the ocean, but it's not perfectly round anyway. This can't be. There's no way it can be. All right. Here's the one you and I are talking about. We really got into this one here. Deoxygenated blood is blue.
Yes.
Okay. We were always taught in school, and I know as far back as I was, and even you were, that the blood in your blood before it gets oxygenated is blue. I was taught that. Now
Exactly.
they're saying it's not. Here's what they're saying. So everybody has veins smacking up and snacking up and down their bodies, and the veins are blue. Okay, the veins are blue. So it stands to reason to whether magical or mystical substances course through your veins. All right, fine. It's just boring old body, whatever, and is a matter of course blue. Is a matter of course blue. All right, here we go. But no, they're saying that's not true. Your blood has supported by the bank, your lungs, which sucks in the oxygen and picks up withdrawal of cash, money, your oxygen, and flushes it with greenbacks, makes it turn bright red. But they said that they contradicted themselves. It's it's blue before it gets to the oxygen. Excuse me, guys. Apologize for that. I had to sneeze. So I don't know what you're trying to tell us here. Let me see. It says once spent a night and circulating, it returns from massive hangover. The blood is then turned back to dark red, and it goes to curl up on the couch and takes another pass through his heart. Basically, the veins are blue thanks to a trick of light, not the color, who's inside them. Your question, when we talk about this, is how they know it's not blue.
Right.
Because when you open it up, when there's no way to open it up, it's going to be red once the oxygen hits it. Okay.
Exactly.
They came up with this theory somewhere. I mean, I don't know. I don't think they could ever really prove this to me that your blood it's not the way it was when we were taught when we were kids. I just don't think that.
I was always taught, even in science class, that's why your veins look blue to a purplish color under your skin.
Yeah.
And when the oxygen hits it, it turns red.
That's always what I was taught too. So I don't know. That'd always be disputed to me. Okay. Chameleons change color to blend with their surroundings. Well, I can tell you right now, that's not exactly true. I've seen some chameleons that didn't quite blend in. Close.
Close. No cigar.
Yeah, close. Enough to trick somebody, but I'm half blind anyway. So I'm not going to read that. Now here's a weird one. Humans have 5 senses. It depends upon what you're calling senses. All right, let's read this. It says we hear you say you saying, we see your point of view, we feel your pain. Also, you smell bad and possibly taste funny later, which we don't intend to taste. But if you believe that there are only 5 ways to detect information about your environment or alteration to your person, we're going to punch you in the face. I'm gonna punch you back. There, yeah. You will feel it thanks to nociception, the ability to sense pain. Wouldn't that be part of feeling?
Well, yeah. That
there are
would
a lot
be part
more.
Of the touch.
You think so? Although the lists vary and the final number of senses tally is great dispute. There are several boring ones, and your body does without you knowing it. So let's skip those. More interesting, which helps you pass. Close your eyes and touch your nose. The test, basically. I can do that. I don't know what that proves anything. Let's 2 parts of your body connect without a visual confirmation. If you're successfully rub your eyes and disbelieve, you use propitiation to do that. If you accidentally smack yourself in the forehead instead, you've experienced propriational fail. Okay, a part of those are hunger and thirst can count according to some. See, I don't think so. How can you count hunger and thirst when they're already part of the senses anyway? Huh. No, that's weird to me. I don't know. What says you? Oh, Commander's gone. Commander left. All right, let's go over and check out some of these comments here. BJ says, here's a few that went around in my day. You can't get pregnant for the first time. Okay. You have to wait an hour after eating to swim or you'll cramp up. Yeah, that one's kind of a disputed one too, BJ. That is the whole flying one too. You got the jet lag. You got to rest for so long. I don't know. If you dream you're falling and hit the bottom in your dream, you'll die. Well, that's not exactly true. Although people would differ with you on that one. I've heard that one too. You can scare someone to get rid of the hiccups. Yeah, that absolutely don't make any sense to me either. You can scare someone to get rid of hiccups. Nope. Somehow I lost you.
I don't know what happened. I was just going along, and all of a sudden, boop, I was gone.
What happened to that list? Do you believe anything on that list about the senses and everything like that? That's kind of weird one to me.
On the senses, that's, we were always tested with sight, taste, smell,
right.
All that,
Mm-hmm.
you had your 5 senses that you had. I don't know. I
don't know. It's like men giving birth to babies. I don't know.
Yeah. It ain't happening. Okay.
Carl Loomis joined us. Thank you, brother, for joining us.
Yeah.
Oh man, the thunder that was going on right now. You be glad you ain't been here lately. All the freaking rain we got.
Here 'cause
we could build an ark. We're gonna get on that.
Yeah.
Start getting animals 2 by 2.
Are starting to line up 2 by 2.
Yeah. Say what? Reese's and Oreos? Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah, life is good, okay? Life
Matter
is
of fact,
good.
As soon as I get one package of it, I'm going to go live and do a live taste test, and you're going to see me gain weight live on camera because I'm going to eat them. I'm going to eat some of them now. Yeah, might share with my wife, maybe. I'll share with her, actually. There's something about that says the runs in the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so there you go on that. Now, we covered some of the myths today, and we told you a while ago we was going to ask you about. Oh, wait a minute. BJ put on. Scaring someone with hiccups does work, but you really have to scare the shit out of them. Hiccups are muscle spasms in the diaphragm. If you scare someone, you cause the muscles to tense up. It causes the muscles in your face to we'll stop the spasm. Yep. You're right. Thank you for that, Dean. The other guy, if you scare him harder, the other guy's face is going to tense up when you're fisting his face. Yeah, I'm trying to scare you. So a while ago, I guess, in remembrance of Hulk Hogan. Some people really hate the guy because he's racist. But that didn't bother anybody until he became a Trump supporter, which that's ironic, huh? Yeah. And so all you guys out there thinking, glad he's dead, you can kiss my fat ass. I ain't nice to somebody dead. I'm not going to get on there and cheer when Biden dies. I'm going to be sad for the man dying. Sad for his family.
Yeah.
It's called human compassion.
I mean,
So anyway, I ask you guys, some of you might not be wrestling fans. Some of you are, some of you not. As far as Hulk Hogan, he's not on. He's in my top 5, which means he's at 5 to me. He's not my number 1. He's not even number 2, 3, or 4. He's at number 5. When I was a kid, I loved him imitating body shirts. I do a comedy about him on stage. Well, you know something, brother. I do a killer ass voice of his. I do a lot of that. But he's number 5. My number 1, obviously, and ultimately, because he reminds me of me, is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Slamming beers, beating up your boss. The Stunner was one of the. He has a great entrance. You can hear glass at your ass, right? Like him. Undertaker. People know his name. They know who he is. Shawn Michaels. He's a pioneer. And Bret Hart, one of the Canadian guys that got taught in their dungeon. All that, no story about that. His brother died in Kansas City, Kemp Arena, fell from the Raptors. Back in that day. Owen Hart was his name. He was responsible for breaking Stone Cold's neck. Why Stone Cold had to cut his career short. All the neck surgery he had. That's mine. And then Hogan be 5. But a lot of people swear Hogan was the best in the world. Hogan couldn't really wrestle very well. He only had a few moves, but he's so damn powerful and so strong. And the way they advertised him and the way he got his message got through to young kids, including me back in the day, Hogan was bigger than life. And he's been in some movies. He was in Rocky 3. To me, Rocky 3 was the best Rocky. We could dispute that all you want to. It had more of an impact, Rocky 3 did to me because it had Mr. T in it, Hulk Hogan in it, and some other people. So it was to me it was the best one. What you gonna do, St. Peter? Yeah, Hulksters at your gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, with his 24-inch pythons. So I don't know where you're at on wrestling, Commander, but where does he rank in your list?
Oh, I would say the Hulkster back in the day when he was in his prime and everything, and even till today, I would have to put him about middle range
Okay.
for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
No, that's
I
yeah.
would.
Yeah. I think, like I said, you take away the marketing ability, because there's a lot of things people don't know about him. He didn't want to lose the people. He had creative control. He pulled all the time. He
Yeah,
was actually an asshole to people. Okay. But the whole racist thing, listen, he might have said some things he regrets saying, but overall racist, you got a lot of black wrestlers like Booker T, The Rock, who loved him,
hmm
who helped them get their start.
Oh yeah,
So I'm, because he said some things he probably shouldn't have said. We all say things we probably shouldn't say. Some of
oh
us,
that's
some
our
apologize.
human nature.
Some
Yeah,
of us don't apologize. I don't care. I don't give a shit. But we all say things we shouldn't say. But the reason why people jumped on him, don't like him, think he's racist because he supported Donald Trump. That's it. Bottom line. There you go.
that's
Uh,
it. Simple
but
as that.
I've heard a lot of people say that he's middle of the range to them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not shocked that you said that. As far as number one to me, no, he's not my number one. He'd be five. He'd be toward the top. But you
Yeah,
got a lot of other
he's
ones.
not my he's not my number one. He's not my number five. If you had to pick a top five, he's my middle
Yeah,
range. You
middle
know,
range. Yeah.
even if
Just
you
out of
had a
just out of
top
curi-
10,
just out of curiosity, who would be toward your top?
oh,
And probably a lot. There's a lot of old time wrestlers that were pretty damn good. Okay.
oh, yeah. I got to be honest with you. I haven't been up on a lot of the new wrestling and the
Mhm.
guys that are in there now.
Some of them suck.
You take me. I go back a ways to my guys. When we were wrestling back, back in the '80s, and the late '70s. That's when I was really into the wrestling. I was kind of into the Hulk Hogan and all that because of the Hollywood scene and the
Yeah.
publicity that he was getting. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so I started watching some of the Hulkster that way,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then,
Yeah.
then you start getting all the merch that gets out there at the stores and stuff that the kids all want,
Right.
So
Right. Right. And the more I think
yeah,
about it, I might push Hulk down to 6 because I know The Rock. The Rock was in. He makes a lot of movies. He's a great
well,
wrestler, but Rock was great on the microphone. I mean, bag of monkey
yeah,
piss and all that. He was great on that. So yeah. So we covered that.
uh,
But anyway, rest in peace, Hulkster.
yeah.
uh,
Rest in peace.
uh,
I couldn't put the Rock above. To me personally, I wouldn't put the Rock above the Hulkster. I'd put
okay.
him right below the Hulkster. But that's
Okay.
just me. You know,
Okay. No.
that's
Again,
about
to
it.
me, there's no debate. In my personal opinion, Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's the man that
Stone Cold
saved.
Steve Austin. Yeah.
He saved wrestling. He saved the WWE when they had them wars going on, and he's just an
Oh yeah.
anti-hero. Everybody's had a vision of beating the crap out of their boss. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what he represented. Partying
Everybody's
with beer.
fantasized about that. Very
Yeah,
few have done it.
yeah. People fantasize about the blonde next door. No, they haven't. People fantasize about taking their boss out of the parking lot and stomping the shit out of him. And Stone Cold
Yeah,
portrayed
because
that.
they
It
really
was
they really made me mad today. Okay,
yes, they did. Yeah, yeah.
I was like,
Overtime.
oh,
I
me
ain't
too
getting
at
paid
the
for it.
parking lot.
Yeah, kick him and stun him. One of the greatest finishes is a stunner. So I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm not giving somebody a leg drop on concrete like Hogan did. No, sir, I'm not going to do
Oh no,
that
no,
garbage.
no.
But no, it's funny. With BJ, we'll put BJ up here. BJ says, "While I don't agree with the racist remarks of any kind, I feel bad that people are hating on Hulk Hogan." Me too. About the remarks he
Yeah,
made.
yeah.
His remarks were in reference to his white daughter dating a black man. Most people wouldn't have a problem with that, including me. But I was raised in a home with a father who was staunchly against mixed race marriages. That generation was so different, and it wasn't easy on their children back in the 70s. When I was growing up, people are gaining knowledge, and true. And here's the thing: my family's the same way.
Yeah.
You didn't want people doing this and that. Problem was, I'm biracial.
Yeah.
So my uncles love them to death. Outlaws love them. They came around the way of thinking. I had one uncle say, "Look, I don't care what kind of person you marry. Just make sure they're human." And that's so true
Yeah.
today. People identify as cats and dogs and whatever. I don't care who you're married. Just make sure they're a human being. That's good
Make
advice.
sure they know how they identify, who they
Yeah, no,
are, that's secure
no
in
kidding.
who they are.
And there's
You
so much
know?
other ones. There's so much other ways to look at somebody, how they treat you, how they treat other people.
Yeah.
I mean, what about these ladies that married these mass murderers and didn't even know it?
Yeah.
Or men that
Okay,
married killer women.
take a look at a lot of these women that are around. They are bum magnets. Ladies out there, if you're listening, don't be a bum magnet. There's too many of you out there doing that. Hello.
Sometimes I hate to say this, but sometimes women judge a man because certain parts of his body. That only lasts
Yes.
for a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Not everybody's handsome like me. I get it. I understand.
I know.
But,
You know.
but
Definitely. I mean, you know, even
when-
that
when-
fades, brother.
hey, you know something, brother? It all fades away. Yeah,
It all fades away. It all settles.
yeah. No, it's
Oh,
so.
gosh, great.
Anyway, the racist stuff with Hulk Hogan. People hate him because he was Donald Trump's supporter. Period in the story. And I heard one lady get on there talking about maybe Kid Rock's neck. Man, she don't like Kid Rock. Maybe she don't like his music, whatever. Hey, listen, Kid Rock's an icon as well. Not as big as Ozzy, but there's been
Well, a lot of people started getting down on the Hulkster when he made a profession that he accepted Christ as his savior and became a born again Christian.
Yeah,
And
he
a
got-
lot of people they turned on him.
Yeah, they did. But his motto was his motto was always, you know, say your prayers, eat your vitamins, you know, hang and bang and stuff like that. So they a bunch of hypocrites in this world over and over and over.
Oh,
you
I know.
And so, and we're going to take a look at some of the famous people who died, ultra famous people who died here this year. This year ain't even over with, guys. Okay.
No,
Of course, we
and
just talked about
just in this month. I mean, come on.
right. Of course, you mentioned Hulk Hogan. Then you got Suburban Commando. You know, he plays for he died anyway. You got Kazamali, who died at 82. Who's a politician, MVP. He got complications of Parkinson's disease. Dame Lane, an English jazz singer, Grammy Award winner. That's just a few. That's just a few of those. We had Huxtable. We covered him, I think, a couple of shows ago.
Yeah.
You know, Theodore Huxtable, Jamal Warner. That's some crazy crap there.
Yeah,
you know?
that was wild there.
You know, if you remember starting off the year, we lost Gene Hackman, and the way Gene Hackman died, you know, that was wild. Then you got let me see who else we have. Ozzy. We just covered Ozzy. David Lynch. You don't know him. He was a Twin Peaks, the co-author on Unforgiven. Gene Hackman. We had Roberta Flack, excuse me, and Michelle Trachtenberg from the Gossip Girls. Okay, we had a brilliant actor. I don't know if y'all heard of him, not called Val Kilmer. Okay, Doc Holliday.
Yeah.
You know, it just weird. You had some great singers, producers, and Tom Lear. You know, he died. Back in April, I think it was.
Yeah.
Junior Edwards.
Yeah.
We just found out Junior Edwards wanted to swamp people. We just found out a couple of days ago. Junior Edwards
Just a couple
died.
days ago, that hit the internet. Yeah.
Yeah, what was that? The 26th, I believe it was. Yeah, he was an alligator hunter. You know, of course, Hogan. We had Cleo Lane. I've seen her on Conscious. She did Conscious on TV before. Okay, Don Zimmerman. Yeah, I don't know if y'all know him. We had Mangoni. Chuck Mangoni. This guy could play the hell out of a horn. Man, he died on the 22nd. Of course, you got Ozzy. I'm going down here. Malcolm Jamal Warner, Bud Carr, Tom Tripodi. Let me see. Kenneth Washington. I don't know if y'all remember Kenneth Washington. He was part of Hogan's Heroes. He was 88 when he died. Part of Hogan's Heroes, and it was part of a comedy show spinoff called Different World. He was part of that whole scene back in that day. Robbie Pardlow. He was part of the rap people would come out and all. He founded City High. You probably don't know him. Alan Bergman. He winning songwriter and lyrics. He wrote songs for Ray Charles, Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett, Barbara Streisand. Come on, you can't tell me you never heard some of them people. Connie Francis, actress. If you haven't seen her, she was 87 years old when she died. She was in all kinds of cool ass movies. Elaine Fulton. Ryan Kirby. He was in Shallow Hal. He died on the 11th of July, and he was 70. He suffered with spina bifida. David Caff. He was a keyboard artist for Spinal Tap, and he was 79 years old. David Gergen. He was an analyst for CNN. I don't know, sometime back. Boone Hay Mean. He's Oriental, but he was a French comedian. So, I mean, that's funny.
A French Oriental.
Yeah, he's a funny guy. James Cathcart. Mark Snow. We're not even out of July yet, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Young Noble. He was a rapper. He was at Outlaws. That was one of him and Tupac Shakur did some things together. We got Julian McCann. Now, this is weird because he died the week of July 4th. He's 56 years old. He was in the movie. He was in a TV series, Nip and Tuck. Quite a few here. He was in Most Wanted for the 3 seasons. FBI's Most Wanted. He was an actor in that. Of course, he wasn't wanted for FBI, but he did all kind of. He's an Australian actor. We've seen him in some movies too. That was weird. He just come up dead like that. Michael Madsen. He was Quentin Tarantino. He did a lot with Quentin Tarantino. He was in Reservoir Dogs. Thelma and Louise. Die Another Day. He did Doors. I mean, this guy, it was shocked me when he died. Sophia Hutchins. Her claim to fame was she was Caitlyn Jenner's manager and a close friend. She was in I Am Kate. She died at 29. Wow. She was in an ATV accident. Jimmy Swaggart. He died. Yeah, he was in his 90s. All right. We had Kenneth Cole. By the way, before we go any further, hearts and prayers go out to the mass shooting that happened in New York. The gentleman walked in there with an AR-15, thought he was going to the NFL office, got confused in the elevator, and shot 4 innocent people, and then shot himself because he claimed he had CTE, although they say the only injury he had was a football injury. He had was an ankle sprain. So that's senseless crap. We need to knock that shit off in this country.
Yeah,
I mean, really.
Just quit it. Stop it.
And that proves the theory, only white people doing it. This is a black person. It doesn't matter what color you are. There's psychos out there with a damn gun. Let's knock this shit off, killing other people.
Yeah. Just quit it. Go away and stop it.
Stop, man. Just come on. Think about what you're doing. We got the British actor Kenneth Cooley. He played legit Star Wars. He played Star Wars: Empire Strikes Back. Things like that. We had Jim Shooter. He was his claim he was a Marvel Comics editor in chief.
Yeah.
Okay.
BJ just wrote in that Willie Nelson is on round the clock hospice care.
Yeah, he quit smoking weed. Now you look.
Now, see what happens?
Yeah, no, I'm just. Hey, no, that's gonna be a great loss too.
Won't that be the last of the highwaymen? The last of the highwaymen.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Maureen Hingert. Which I get these. Rick Hurst. You guys remember Rick Hurst from Dukes of Hazzard? He was 79 years old. Yeah. He Cletus Hogg was his name in there. And you just keep going. You got Walter Scott Jr. You got composer and pianist Lalo Schifrin. You got Kelly Page. She was 25. Born in Tulsa. Let me see. I don't know. I don't know who she is. Bobby Sherman, the pop singer.
Pop singer there, yes.
Yeah, died 81. La 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 La, and Easy Come, Easy Go. Yeah. You had Rebecca Del Rio. She was an actress I've seen. One of her movies or something. Mick Ralphs. He died 81. He's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Joe Marinelli. Lynn Hamilton. She played in the Waltons and Sanford Son. She played at the same time, guys. She played in 2 hit TV series back in her day. Lynn Hamilton. She was Red Fox's girlfriend, or Sanford's girlfriend, and then she played Walton. She was Birdie. Birdie
on the Waltons.
On the Waltons, yeah. So she, and also she was in Vivian Porter. She was on daytime drama, so she did a lot of work in Golden Girls. She was a judge in Judge and Amy, Blue Coat Case. So yeah, Lynn Hamilton. That was a great shock to me because she did a lot of work on both the Sanford Son, and she wasn't the only actor. There was another guy who was the sheriff on Sanford Son, and he was in the Waltons as well. So she did a lot.
I mean, the entertainment industry has taken a big hit this year.
Oh yeah,
I think the entertainment industry has a lot of
and it's going to get worse because the older we get, the more these people we remember. You know, you got Dave Scott. Dave Scott was a choreographer in films. You got Served, Step Up 2, The Streets, and So You Think You Can Dance, Dancing with Stars. He died June 16th. He was 52. Ann Burrell. Now, this is the one I've heard her name so many times, and they said it was a suicide. Okay, I don't even know who the hell she even is, but somebody said she was one of the chefs or something, running on a shift, and she did a lot of judging. But Kim Woodburn. Let me see. Joanna Bacon. David, he's got a big old name. David Bell. He's a guy that did some singing. He was in Leo and Stitch. Anada Lewis. I forgot that she died. Yeah, okay. She was MTV. She gave a lot on for MTV and BET all over. Brian Wilson with Beach Boys. Okay, he was 82. And I remember these guys when I was young. Okay.
Yeah.
Terry Louise Fisher. Yeah, she's on LA Law, Variety. She was in a legal drama. Cagney and Lacey. Okay. Harris Yulin. Harris Yulin was the guy that said, "Say hello to my little friend." Yeah, y'all put down the movie. Y'all know what movie he was in. Okay. Sly Stallone. Not Stallone. Sly Stone. Not Stallone. He ain't dead.
Yeah.
Stone was 82 years old. And he had COPD, which you don't hear much about that. But he was in COPD. He was in Family Affairs. I Want to Take You Higher. Everyday People. The Dance. Floor Stomper. He was in quite a bit. I remember him. He was 82. Chris Robinson. Peter Schroeder. I mean, I can just keep going. Wayne Lewis, Arthur Hamilton, Edmund White. I mean, the list just keeps on going. John Breckness, Jonathan Jose. Jonathan Jose was a Native American guy. He did a lot of voices. He's been in several. He was in True Grit. He had a reoccurring role in Walker, Texas Ranger. He was on Ray Donovan. He was in The Tulsa King. John Jones, he was voicing John Redcorn of The King of the Hill, and he co-starred as Chief Ken Hotet in Parks and Recreation. He was shot. Somebody shot the guy.
Oh, my goodness.
He died June 1st. He was shot in San Antonio. He was 59 years old. This man was an incredible actor, native, one of my people. It's sad. He was shot for no reason. Valerie Mahaffey. I've seen her. She's in Northern Exposure, young Shelton. She was 71. Renee Victor. Loretta Swift. there's a blast. There's a name a lot of us know who MASH fans. Larissa she played Hotland Houlihan.
Hot Lips Houlihan.
Yeah, Hot Lips Houlihan. She was 87. She died May 30th. I mean, that was a loss that I remembered her, back in the day. Devin Hargis. I don't know. I've seen him, but he was 41 years old. He played on Boardwalk Empire, Daredevil, Gotham. Peter Kwong. He was a Little House on the Prairie when he was little. Dynasty, Miami Vice, Full House. He was in Eddie Murphy when he was with Glue in the Cube. He was in General Hospital. An Oriental guy. He's great with swords and knives and stuff. Michael Schumler. Ed Gale. He was 61 years old. He did the physical performances for the killer doll Chucky. He was the guy that was dressed up. He did some of the stuff you've seen. He did Chucky. He did Chucky 2. My Name's Earl. He was in Ted's Big Adventure. Yeah. Presley Shingo guy. Forgive me if I can't. He was only 40 when he died. He was a South African actor. Rick Derringer. He was 77. Everybody knows who he was. He was the band McCoy's. He was their front man. Phil Robertson, Duck Dynasty guy. Y'all know who Phil is. Dynasty
guy, yeah.
Phil Robertson. He died. He was 79 years old. He died in May, back in May 25th.
Lost a matriarch. Yep.
Yeah. Listen, that guy there. Alzheimer's was the initial thing. Well, they had some other things get him, but that's too bad. I really like Phil. Phil. It was a loss. Muhammad Hamia, James Lowe, George Wendt. He was the guy who was in Cheers, the chubby guy in Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
He was 76 years old. He had Ben Rothburn. He was 55. Something, I don't know how he died. There's not much information on him. LaTanya Potton. You had Roger Nichols, Michael McStay, Sabu, the wrestler Sabu. A lot of people don't know who he is. He was a lot of ECW guy, WCW and TNA. He was a crazy dude. Morris the Alligator. He died. He played in Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
The Happy Gilmore 1, by the way, Happy Gilmore 2 is out. And Travis Kelce's in that. Kansas City Chiefs tight end. He had Robert Benton. James Foley, who passed on. Melina Brando. Melina Brando. She died on May 2nd. She was 11. Kurt Metis. Charlie Scalise. Ruth Buzzy. Jill Sobel. Patricia Pointer. Jiggy Callantine. I hope I said her name right. I hope don't want to disrespect the lady. Lulu Roman. Lar Par Lincoln. She was 63 when she died. She was best known for her work in Beverly Hills 90210. Friday the 13th, Part 7. Yeah. Will Hutchins. You had Pope Francis. Don't forget about the Pope who died this year. Damian Thomas. We got Wink Martindale. He was a tic-tac-toe, wasn't he? Yeah, the Gambit. Yeah, he was 91. So I believe he led a pretty good life. He was a big-time game guy, game host. Patrick Adarty. He was in MASH as well. He's one of the Korean drivers in MASH. Sophie Newid. Nathaniel Pellator. Gene Marsh. Gene Marsh played Downtown Abbey. Have you ever seen that? I've never seen Downtown Abbey, but I've heard about it. She was in the Waltons, Doctor Who, Murder She Wrote. So a lot of Disney stuff it says on here. Ted Kotcheff, Nikki Kate, as a guy, Nikki Kate, William Finn, He was 73. Clem Burke, Jay North, Michael Haley, Dave Allen, Michael Hurley, and let's see, a lot of musicians run here. All right, my boy Val Kilmer, April 1st. I thought it was an April Fool's joke, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But he died at 65 years old, battle with throat cancer. Brandon Artis, Patty Maloney. Patty Maloney, she was Star Wars, Little House on the Prairie. She was 89 when she died. She's in Charlie's Angels, The Love Boat. Richard Norton, Richard Chamberlain, Young Scooter, Dennis Arndt, Larry Tomlin, George Foreman. Forgot about George Foreman. Holy crap, I forgot all about him. We did a thing on George Foreman too, I remember.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, March 21st, guys, when he died. Wow. Jack Lilly. And this list just keeps sucking. What do you read?
I know. We better quit while we're ahead.
We're about there.
Yeah.
Jesse Young. Wings Hauser. Bruce Clubber. Mark Dobies. He was young. He was 65. I don't remember him. One Life to Live, I think it was what he was on. Stedman
a lot of
Person.
these were on soaps.
Yeah. Simon Filcher Burke. He was 63 years old. He was he played the fat friar in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. He was, it was like that. He died because he had a problem with his weight.
Yeah.
Dwayne Wiggins, Brian James, Pamela Hasselhoff, David Hasselhoff, ex-wife of David Hasselhoff.
Ex-wife, yeah.
DJ Funk, Roy Ayers. That's a loss when you talk about a guy who played a lot of instruments and stuff. The Godfather Neo Soul. That's George Love, Joey Molland, Angie Stone, David Johansen, Jack Schwartzman, Gene Hackman. The way he died just baffled the crap out of me. He died February 26th. He was 95 years old. Michelle Trunchbury, Roberta Flack, R&B singer. I mean, a lot of people, you never heard of Roberta Flack. I don't know. She did something with Clint Eastwood also. Robert John, Shavi Lewis. We had Chris Jasper, Lynn Stewart, Violetta Wallace, Jerry Butler, Peter Jason, Somenti Cease, Rick Buckler, Pasquale Barrow, hope I didn't hurt her name too much, Alice Harson, she's on Ellen DeGeneres, the mother of Ellen DeGeneres, what she played when she's on the show there. Biff Whiff, that's a weird name, Biff Whiff. He was in Moonlighting and Rosanna and Reba series, and he played Pretty Little Liars. He was in 911, stuff like that. Peter Tusiscopo, Tim Robbins, Tony Roberts, Ava Gotti, Lee Joe Seal, Marina Faithful, Ryan Maloney, Ken Flores, DJ Unk. DJ Unk was 24 years, or no, he was 43. He did a lot for composing and also a lot of movies he was in. Barry Michael Cooper, Killing Kids with Kindness, Garth Hudson, Bertrand Blyer, Lynn Bain. I don't know if y'all remember her. She was 52. She was in the Empire series, Bling and Bling the Empire and stuff like that. John Sykes, John Sykes was with Thin Lizzy. He was 65 years old. Jane Shepard, Jules Pfeiffer, Francisco Martin, Bob Euchre. This one shocked me because when this popped up on my Facebook thing, I thought he was already dead. But he was 90 years old.
Wow.
And he was in Major League, the 2 Major League series, Who's the Boss? To be honest with you, I thought he was already dead. This was the one that shocked me. Joanne Plowright. She, let me see. She was Lawrence Oliver, the widow of Lawrence Oliver. She was in, what's that? Dennis the Menace. She was the mom of Dennis the Menace. Or the neighbor. Yeah, neighbor Dennis the Menace. She played Queen Elizabeth II. A Taste of Honey. She was in all kinds of things. I didn't realize she died. David Lynch, Paul Denane, Jeanette Swarbrick, Tony Slattery, Leslie Charlson. She died. She was 79. I remember her when she died. James Eachin. He was All in the Family, and he was in multiple Clint Eastwood projects. He was 94 when he died. That's sad news. Sam Moore, Bill Barg, Peter Yarrow. Peter Yarrow was correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't he like a political activist and a singer? He did some festivals. Mike Render, the Vivian Villain. I'm not sure who the heck that was. Jeff Bana, Brenton Wood, Wayne Osmond. He died on June 1st, 1970. He's the first one to start out the year, Wayne Osmond. So, not to bore everybody, but there's quite a few people there that, we lost this year. And it's not even over with yet. Not even over with yet. No. Let me see. It says somebody bubble wrap Willie Nelson and Dolly Parton. Yeah, and they're coming. Yeah. I think Dolly's a little better health, though. I think they bar some weird thing. Hey, Quinna, thanks for joining us, brother. Again, I still don't know how you say your damn name and apologize for it. Rick Derringer, yep. George Cummins from Golden Earrings. Oh, that's right. He wasn't listed on there. You can't get enough CTE from ankle sprain. No, that guy was an idiot. Jay North, he was Dennis the Menace. That's right. He played that. Connie Francis. Yep. And BJ says Bob Euchre was so good in Mr. Belvedere. Yeah, I liked him when he was in the movies, in baseball movies too. So guys, let me see. We're way past where we normally go. Appreciate y'all staying with us.
Yeah,
again,
sure do.
One more time, if you go on Comedy Vets Facebook, Comedy Vets YouTube, like, share, subscribe, whatever it is. Get the word out to your friends. We're having a hat giveaway next week.
There it is.
Commander's going to pick a winner. Okay. This is one of them Army hats. This is Comedy Vets. This one's the first of the batch. He's got different ones made.
Reach in and pull a name.
This came from comedian James Riley. He's one of our hype men and stuff for Comedy Vets. This is his line of hats. This is the very first one that donated to give it away. Here's the rules. During the week, I'm gonna put some trivia questions on there. You answer these trivia questions the right way. The winners will get chosen next week live right here on King's Court. Commander's gonna pick a name live on King's Court, and you guys could give me your address, and I'll send the hat to you out of my own pocket. But you have to like. You have to like Comedy Vets on Facebook, Comedy Vets on YouTube, and while you're at it, go ahead and like BB Nation. Those guys that carry us and do all things for us, and they help pay the bill, streamer bill. So I was so glad to see the passing of Mike Render. So sad, she said, see Mike Render. He helped so many people get out of Scientology and get their lives back. Yeah. There's a lot of great people that died. So there you go, guys. A hat giveaway. Like and share. Put your friends out there.
There you go.
We're gonna monitor it and pick a name, and we'll mail it to you. Again, a hat giveaway, Comedy Vets hat giveaway. We're not gonna close today because we ran a little bit over. Just if you don't be part of the 22, we love you guys. Right. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. On behalf of Commander, everyone watching, I'm Richie King, Bad Man of Comedy. say until next week, have your freaking cats and dogs spayed or neutered. Especially
Yeah,
the
make
damn
Bob
cat.
Barker happy.
Make
Okay.
Bob Barker happy. And go see Happy Gilmore 2. Go
Yes.
see Happy Gilmore 2. It's out. I don't know if it's the movie theaters, Netflix, where it's at. Check it out. Laugh. Let me know if it's any good. Give me a review. I haven't seen it. Take care of yourselves, guys. You